Match number 2 of the semifinals, and the Blue Alliance makes a very coordinated push towards the top of their reef. Generals, having slammed a little bit too hard into the human player station, just pulling them away, but their human player is able to get it all in. And over on the red side of the field, we have a triple cycle by both 7034 to be determined, and their alliance partners 1425 error code 0 to be determined with their elevator up, lining up, and they've got a level 4 placed. Piece of algae flies through the air for 3636, that's the generals, and they return back to the reef to grab themselves another piece of algae where they will bring it back to the barge and launch it off into the barge again. 957 Swarm, elevator up, lining up, and they have deployed another piece of coral onto the top of the reef. Blue Alliance only having 1 placement left on their top of the reef. Red Alliance 3 pieces away. 1425 says nope, 2 pieces away, and they return back to their human player station. Piece of algae flies wildly over the field, just having been missed by 3636, the generals. They're going to go back and try another attempt, and this one decides to stick in, adding another couple of points to the Blue Alliance's score. Speaking of the Blue Alliance's score, 104 to 94 in favor of that Blue Alliance. Will they be able to keep that lead, that upset, or will they be able, or will they fall? 957 returning back. They have another piece of coral in hand. Opposing SK Robotics, SK dropping a piece of coral onto the 3rd level of the reef, going back for a couple of them that are on the ground and grabbing it and placing it again on the 3rd level. 753, the High Desert Droids, piece of coral in their intake, and they're going to move back over towards that reef. The red reef is looking very full at the moment, all but 1 on the 4th level. 1425 once again placing it and completing the 4th level of the reef. 122 to 138 with 20 seconds left. It is a very close match here. Swarm already in the air, trying to secure those early points and making sure they absolutely get those climbs. The Red Alliance wanting to go for a triple climb at the moment, and if 753 can get off the ground, they will have a triple climb. Will they be able to do it here? They are! They are above the ground at the moment with 1 second left, and that is it. We'll see if that's enough to swing the match. Potentially it is. 122 to 145. Your current score in favor of the Blue Alliance. We'll have your final scores to you in a moment. Let's take a look at who took match number 2 up on the big screen. Your winners, the Blue Alliance, taking the upset with our new high score of the event, 161 to 158. Very, very close match between these 2 alliances, but ultimately Alliance 3 taking the victory over Alliance 2. Alliance 3 will move on to face Alliance 1